Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about a couple different major cases that are going on in the news. And I hope you guys are all having a great, safe 4th of July week. I guess it's the whole week, right? But before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. There's a lot of things going on. What's good? Pain in the Vein. How are you, man? I'm doing great. Cindy, how are you? The Truth. What's up, bro? So, if you guys don't know, there was a kid who was missing for 8 years, and he was reported as that he was kidnapped. Basically, he was missing. They found him alive. So we're going to go over this case a little bit. And they found him alive in Texas when he went missing. I believe he was 17 years old or 16. And they found him. He's 25 years old now. Here's a picture of him in the hospital. They said he's in really bad shape. So I don't know exactly what happened to him or who was holding him. So we're going to get into this story. A Houston man who went missing as a teen more than 8 years ago has been found safe. The Texas Center for Missing said Rudolph Rudy Ferris the fourth has been missing since March 6, 2015, according to Missing Person Flyer. Someone called 911 after finding him unresponsive outside a church with cuts and bruises. Ferris' mother told CNN she believes he was badly bruised and beaten. After 8 long years, Rudy has been located safe, said the Sunday tweet from a Texas Center for Missing Children. Please continue to keep his family in your prayers as Rudy recovers in the hospital. Ferris, 17, was walking his 2 dogs northwest of Houston when he vanished, reports say. He will only speak a few words at a time before going into the fetal position. Ferris's mother said she expects it will be a long healing journey. It is unclear where he has been. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, nearly 360,000 reports of missing children were made to the FBI in the year 2022. That's insane. So there's a lot of people out there who go missing, and normally they don't get found. Like, they will not find their bodies. Like, they just go missing forever. So for him to be found 8 years later alive, it's insane. What's going on, Nate? How are you? Troy, what's up? Cindy, how are you? Thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Everything is going great. I can't complain. I really can't complain. I'm going to start filming my movie very soon, and I'm excited about that. You guys are going to love this story, I believe. It's an incredible story, and I'm putting it all together for you guys. So there's a lot of people who go missing. Children, people. But you guys can check out this website. It's called The Missing. Just click on The Missing and you'll be able to, it's the website for missing and exploited children. So go check out this website. Who knows? You might see a picture or something and it might get one of these kids to be rescued. So if you guys see, I'll put a link for this in the description of this video if you guys want to help. But there's a lot of kids that are missing out there, and it explains here how to use the website. So it's www.missingkids.org. There's a whole bunch of different websites that you guys can go check out, but go, if you can help, because I can't imagine what these parents it's a crazy number. It's insane. Shout out to Zay. I reached out to Zay to see if he wanted to come on. Shout out to everybody out there who's traveling this holiday, or you're in a different place other than your own home. Have a safe week. There's an old TV movie called My Name is Steven. I think it's based on a true story. A kid getting kidnapped and years later was found. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's crazy that they would be found later, because a lot of kids who get I've never seen that movie. A lot of kids who get kidnapped and things like that, they never get found. So for him to be found 8 years later is insane. Joe Della, how are you, man? Shout out to you. Happy 4th of July week. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, and I'm going to be doing a 4th of July special. I got some people who are going to be joining me, and we're going to have a good time. So I seen a thing where they closed down all of the youth prisons in California. But where did they put the youth prisoners? Because it says in the article that they closed down all the youth prisons in California and they sent all the people that were going to get extradited or whatever to their own home countries, right? But what happened to the kids from the US who are not going to other countries, who are still in prison? Like, what happens to them? And that missing case came out of Texas. So, you know, Texas is nothing to play with when it comes to cases like that. Maureen, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're having a great 4th of July week. And I hope everyone's having a safe holiday out there. If you guys are swimming around, what is it, Cape Cod? I wouldn't be swimming over there. I've seen great white sharks chasing seals and all that shit over there. No, thank you. I'm not risking it. But I will be in Boston very soon. Shout out to all my Boston people. Shout out to all them people up there, man. Lou Pep. Shout out to Paul Tanzo. Shout out to everybody out there. Eddie, Gigi. A van pulls up. Guy gets out, forces young 12-year-old Staxx into the back. Does Staxx obey the attacker or fight to the death? I fight to the death, man. I don't obey the attacker. No. Listen, I'll tell you guys a story, all right? One time, we're leaving school, and I think I was in like 7th grade. I was a young kid. So we're walking home, and we used to cut through this place, right? There was like a gas station. We would cut through the gas station parking lot, and we would go up this hill, and it was like woods, and then there was like it was kind of like condos. So we would cut through the condos, and at first they were just building them. So around this time, we'd cut up into the woods, and this is right after school let out. So we're just grabbing rocks and throwing them at cars down at the gas station, right? We're throwing rocks. Bam! We hit a car. What happens? We're like, oh shit. I think we smashed the guy's window, and the guy starts chasing us, right? He was in like it was kind of like a little Jeep, and he's chasing us all over. We're running and shit. He grabs one of my friends and starts beating the shit out of him. And we're like 12, 13, maybe. No, maybe younger than that. I'm not really sure exactly how old I was. I was young though. But he starts hitting my friend, like really hitting him in the parking lot. So me and my other friend run down, and we like push the guy, and then we're running all over the parking lot, and the guy's scrambling. It was kind of funny. But that guy was not playing games. He wanted to catch one of us and hurt us. But we were doing, kid shit. And we probably shouldn't have been doing that, but that's the type of stuff we used to do. And we thought it was funny if we would hit a car, And that type of shit is dangerous. I definitely don't suggest that you guys ever do that. For the kids out there, stay out of trouble. And for the grown-ups out there, if you guys are out there struggling with drug addiction, just know it's not too late. You have a chance. If you're still breathing, you have a chance to get sober. And I guarantee you, it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. I can promise you that. The shit has not been easy for me, but it's been well worth it. I would not change my life for anything. Not saying I don't have problems, but my problems aren't as big as they used to be. Trust me. So there's some more cases I want to go over. If you guys don't know, one of Robert De Niro's sons has passed away at the age of 19 years old. Robert De Niro's grandson, Leonardo De Niro Ramirez, has died. It's pretty sad. The actor's daughter, Drina De Niro, revealed her son's passing on a touching Instagram tribute. And this is what it said: "My beautiful, sweet angel, I have loved you beyond words or description. From the moment I felt you in my belly, you have been my joy, my heart, and all that is ever pure and real in my life. I wish I was with you right now. I wish I was with you. I don't know how to live without you, but I will try to go on and spread the love and light that you made me feel in getting to be your mama. You were so deeply loved and appreciated, and I wish that love alone could have saved you. I am sorry, my baby. I am so sorry. Rest in peace, eternal paradise, my darling baby boy." Now that is a Instagram tribute from his mom, and that is terrible that they have to go through that right now. So it's Robert De Niro's daughter's son. It's Robert De Niro's grandson has passed away. And it doesn't say how he passed away either. Because I'm on top of that type of shit. But once I find out more information, I will definitely let you guys know. Let's see here. 2 killed, 28 wounded in Baltimore mass shooting. Here we go. You see something crazy. 30 people shot in Baltimore. That is crazy. That is like unacceptable type of shit. For people to be shooting the way that they are nowadays, indiscriminately shooting, like you have no idea where that bullet's gonna go. Especially the way they shoot now, like this. Ha ha ha. They like put their heads down and like bah, 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 bah. They're like, they don't even look what they're doing. Fucking idiots. 30 shot and 2 killed. Yep. So, let's see here. At least 2 people were killed and 28 others wounded in a mass shooting at a block party in Baltimore. In Baltimore's Brooklyn neighborhood. It's wild shit. I have a news report I can play for you guys. All right, let's get down to business. I'll share this video with you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button if there is one. And if you don't like this show, start your own damn podcast, man. People talk a good one, but they don't do shit.
Joining us on this Sunday night. Tonight, a manhunt is underway for at least 2 shooters behind a barrage of bullets at a Baltimore block party. What started as an evening of celebrations ended with dozens running for their lives. Police say the suspects opened fire and shot 30 people, nearly half of them children. 2 of them died, including a teenager. It is unknown if this was a targeted attack, but we do know tonight this marks the 338th mass shooting in America so far this year. CBS's Scott McFarland spoke with someone who was there. He joins us from Baltimore Police Headquarters with more. Scott, I can't even imagine what that must have been like for all of the people who witnessed that.
Yeah, Jerika, this began as a holiday weekend tradition, a barbecue, party, music, and ended up in a tragedy that has jolted this city. At a 4th of July weekend block party, at first the gunshots were mistaken for holiday fireworks.
This is a multi-generational event. You had young people, you had older folks, you had folks middle-aged like myself.
Another shooting at 805 Gretna Court. Caller says a sister was shot.
Witnesses describe a sea of bullets after midnight at what began as a family night of fun. At least 30 people shot, an 18-year-old woman and a 20-year-old man killed. And a night later, the search for suspects is still underway. Authorities say they're looking for multiple shooters.
We know for sure there is definitely more than one. We don't know exactly how many, but we do know more than one person was shooting.
This was a reckless, cowardly act of violence that has taken 2 lives and altered many, many more. And as I said earlier, we will find those who are responsible, and we will not stop until we do so.
And I think she got shot in her legs.
Laquel Nelson told CBS News she helped race one of the victims to the hospital.
And I just kept telling her, baby, just breathe slowly, just breathe in and out, just breathe in and out. I'm going to get you there. I'm going to get you there.
City police records show this was the 310th shooting so far this year in Baltimore, and one that has staggered a city at the start of what was supposed to be a week of celebrations.
It's crazy. It's just getting worse and worse. Yeah. Doesn't make no sense.
Kids as young as 13 were among the 30 victims, and at least 4 of them were taken to a pediatric emergency room. Jerika?
All right, Scott McFarland, thank you.
That type of shit is crazy. That type of stuff needs to stop. It's insane. There's been shootings all over the country, and it's not getting any easier out there. People need to put them guns down, especially cowards with guns. Like, cowards should not have guns. People who are going to start shooting while there's kids around and all this other shit. They don't care about other people that they hurt. You are cowards. Give a shit who you think you are. Fucking losers. Mexican drug cartel violence escalates in the wake of activist killings. So they found a pickup truck full of dead bodies in Tijuana. Insane. So just a day after a prominent anti-cartel activist was burned in western Mexico, violence among rival groups has escalated as Mexican civilians were forced out of their vehicles. A family had their car stolen and a driver was shot and killed. The community, I can't even say this name, Hippolyto Mara, a community activist in Mexico who preached self-defense, was ambushed and killed with 3 of his followers on Thursday. 3 days later, tensions between Vagras Cartel and the rival Jalisco Cartel spilled out into the open. Supreme Court checks. Oh, wait, that's not it. Cartel gunmen reportedly blocked the roads in and out of Espangan on Sunday. They told me to park my truck across the road. They said if I moved it, they would burn it. A truck driver told the outlet. A family was reportedly carjacked at gunpoint and the car being used to assist in killing a driver just a few blocks away. The body being left to overhang the passenger seat as the car balanced over a bridge's guardrail in front of him. The United States and lawmakers have seen the violence to the far south has been about protecting the borders to ensure that both the violence among Mexican cartels and the smuggling of the drugs do not cross over. They called for President near future to activate a military against the drug cartel in Mexico, citing concerns with the opioid crisis and the cartels growing more powerful. People don't understand the cartels are like, they're growing immense wealth right now. Like they are the top dogs right now. It used to be the people down there in Colombia with their cocaine shipments and all that stuff. But now it has changed. Mexico has things on lock. Baltimore, I'm not really sure. I think it's Democrat. I'm not really sure. I really appreciate everyone who joins me and watches my show. If you guys want to help out, you guys can donate through Cash App Bill Staxx 2021. Every single dollar goes right back into this. And if I get donations, I try to help out at the local shelters. I buy toys for the kids for their birthdays. I try to buy toys for Christmas and try to do what I can. So if you guys want to help out, you can donate through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, anything like that. And I appreciate it if you do. Let's see what other cases we got here. That mass shooting shit is crazy. I don't understand. Like, people can't just go out and have fun anymore. It's crazy. I survived the first face transplant and now I found love. Wow, this is a crazy story. Who wants to see this? This person had a face transplant, but they found love. So at least there's somebody out there for everyone, and I'm just waiting for my someone. But let's check this video out. This is insane. You know, I'm waiting for the commercials. But what's going on, everybody? What's up, Maureen? How are you? Joe Della, Nate, Randy, what's up, man? The Truth, what's going on? All right, let's check out this story. I survived the first face transplant. He finally found someone who wants his hand. It's almost done. That's a crazy story. Thank God that smoke started to go away. The Canadian wildfires starting to clear out. It was bad for a while. Staxx, I have to say that you for speaking out about drugs and gangs. My grandson really listens to voice. Hey, I plan on speaking out about all that because it's not. People need to know that it's not the end of the world. Like if you get stuck in addiction, it's not the end. And kids like your grandson and people like that, they don't even need to start it because they can listen to people's stories like mine and realize that they don't want to go through the same things that I went through. It was rough being 13 years old in a prison, being 15 years old, and then through the years, just going in and out. No one cares. No one else cares about that until you start caring about yourself. And that's what happened with me. No one was going to care until I started to care about myself. And now I do care about myself, and I'm trying to make a career for myself with editing videos and doing different stories. You guys don't know all the stuff I really do behind the scenes, but you will. I can promise you that. You will very soon. Because I want to get my voice heard. All right, let's get down to this story. This is the face transplant story, and I'm going to play a video for you guys.
I worked in a lab testing food products. So I went there for night shift, typical night. Got 5 hours of sleep that I usually did. I clocked out, was driving back home. I fell asleep at the wheel, and my car veered off the side of the road, hit a curb, flipped a couple of times, and then caught on fire. So I was 80% burnt. They had to amputate my fingertips. I had to go to a plastic surgeon, and he recommended me to Dr. Rodriguez for the face and the hand transplant. He was a guy, 48 years old, and passed away with a stroke. The skin, and then all the the muscles, the tendons, the nerves, and all the the little veins that all get attached to. So it has all the blood flow to the skin.
Wow. You guys see that? So he got in a car accident, and this says the first person to ever go on a successful face and double hand transplant surgery has found love 3 years after his miracle operation. Joe Demio, now 24, suffered third-degree burns on 80% of his body fingertips after his Dodge Challenger crashed and exploded into flames in New Jersey in July of 2018. Demio underwent 20 reconstructive plastic surgeries and skin grafts before medics at New York's University performed 23-hour simultaneous face and bilateral hand transplant in August 2020. The youngster's incredible story captured the attention of California's Jessica Kobe, 32, who contacted Demio on Instagram after hearing about the surgery. The pair quickly struck up a conversation, initially bonding over shared love for Boston Terrier dogs. After falling into a long-distance relationship, Kobe decided to relocate in New Jersey to be closer to Demio. Kobe, who works as a nurse, said that she has been blown away by her boyfriend's strength and optimism in the face of the unprecedented challenges. I love that he's gentle, he's kind, and he's so courageous. She swooned in the interview in Southwest News Services for everything he's gone through. He remains so positive and such a light. Now I'm going to show you a picture of what he used to look like and what he looks like now. Bam. But she found love. Like I said, there's somebody out there for everybody. And eventually you run across that person. And, but I guess, you got to go through, you got to pick through the trash before you could find the diamond, You got to dig through shit before you can find the gem. But, stories like that are just incredible. Roy Jones Jr. won the boxing match in the metaverse against that big muscle guy. I forgot his name. He won that boxing match. I knew he was gonna win. Come on. Dude's a professional boxer. Like, he ain't gonna just let people go in and just beat his ass. It ain't gonna work like that. And they said that shooting out there in Baltimore, they're looking for multiple gunmen. So it's not just one. They're looking for more than one. And there has been no sightings or anything about that kid who jumped off the cruise ship. He's just gone. That was just it. Like, he jumps off a cruise ship on a dare, and someone said, "Good luck with that." I heard him yelling. Let me play that video for you guys, if you guys haven't seen it already. And they said that after he jumped off, there was a shark. You could see a shark in the water. Hell no. Haunting images surfaced after Cameron Robbins jumped off a ship into shark-infested waters. Why you would do that is beyond me. I have no clue. It's just crazy. It says, Louisiana high school graduate who disappeared after leaping off a cruise ship into the dark waters of the Bahamas last week may have met a grisly fate in shark-infested waters. The waters off the coast of Atoll Island, where the 18-year-old Cameron Robbins last seen swimming after jumping off the Blackbeard Revenge cruise ship on May 24th. The really shark-infested waters, the Royal Bahama Defense Force says they are really infested. And there's a video of the sharks like splashing right now. I'm going to play this video for you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. I know you guys like this type of content, so hit the like button. If you can, donate to the channel.
This kid jumped on. Oh my God. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, that's it. Hey, the buoy.
Nah, man. Captures in the water surrounding Louisiana basketball player. You can see the shark right there. He's swimming in the opposite direction of the life raft. Shows the 18-year-old jumped off the cruise ship celebrating his high school graduation in the Bahamas. The search for the missing teen has been called off last Friday. The video has reached 8 million views. Something popped up and swam away from the definitely shark. Hell no. No. No, thank you, man. I'm not doing that. Matthew Walsh, what's up, man? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys taking the time. If you don't know, 3 o'clock, Mr. Ramundi has a message for Jeff Nadeau. And that video is going to drop at 3 o'clock. So just about 20 more minutes. And see how that goes. But I really have no dogs in that fight. I really don't give a shit. But I know they had some heated exchange on what was it, TikTok. They had a heated exchange on TikTok. Happy Independence Day to you, Staxx, and everyone. To you too, Cindy. Happy 4th of July to everyone out there. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week. There's a lot of really good things planned, and you guys will see what it's all about. And that's crazy. Them going in that submarine, and now they're saying that the light shut off. So the light shut off, and it descended in the darkness, and then it imploded. Fuck all that. 8 shot and 2 trampled in a shooting at a nightclub in Kansas. Let's check this story out. 8 people were shot and 2 were trampled when a gunfight involving multiple patrons erupted early Sunday inside a Wichita, Kansas nightclub, sparking a chaotic stampede for the exit door, police said. Among those shot, 2 are in critical condition. Wichita Police Department Officer Juan Rebeldello. At least 4 guns were fired during the wild shootout that erupted at 12:58 a.m. inside the City Nights nightclub in the Old Town section of Wichita. They said that an individual suspected of being one of the gunmen opened fire inside the nightclub and was taken into custody. The investigators are working to identify the others involved in the shooting. Our investigation shows us that at least 4 firearms were discharged inside that establishment. Shooting came despite an increase of police presence in the Old Town area due to prevent these problems, including a shooting in May that killed a 19-year-old woman. Officers were on parole outside the city nights when they heard a disturbance and screams from inside the business, and then a large number of people exited the business. Through the chaos, we ended up identifying, at this point, 7 shooting victims and 2 traumatic injury victims. We believe all the injuries occurred inside the business. He said 2 people who suffered traumatic injuries, a 30-year-old woman and a 31-year-old man. They were trampled in the mass stampede to escape the gunfire. He said the shooting is still under investigation. At least 4 guns were seized from inside the nightclub, and police were analyzing them to determine if they were used in the shooting. He said the shooting victims included 2 women, 5 men aging in range from 21 to 34. More than 30 injured. Oh, that's the Baltimore one. 5 of the victims were taken to the hospital by ambulance, while the others showed up at the emergency room on their own. One of the people injured was in critical condition, while the others are expected to survive non-threatening life injuries. As the mayor of the city of Wichita, we have to take action to push against this increased gun violence we have been seeing, the mayor said in a news conference. We have to come together as a community and talk with our young people in particular, that resorting in gun violence is not the way to resolve any of the problems or issues you had. You guys know how to resolve them problems with ease, but a lot of people won't use these because they know they'll get their ass beat, and then that's it. Like they just won't do it. They're scared of little fist fight, and I don't know where they do that at, but they should probably start doing that again. Little Mario, how have you been, man? Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for joining me this morning or this afternoon. Listen, you guys don't want to miss the show at 3 o'clock. It's going to be good. So 18 more minutes, and you guys will see what Ramundi has to say. But if you guys like this type of content, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And please, donate to the channel if you can. You can donate through Cash App, Bill Staxx 2021, or Venmo, PayPal, super stickers, super chats, all that good stuff. Help me help you. And if you guys like this, hit the like button. If you don't like it, start your own damn podcast. And remember, don't be a bitch, bitch.